Today I'm going to show you how to make a gravity water filter system, and it's very simple. And we're going to use two stainless steel stock pots. The ones I've used are 11 litres, but you can go a bit higher than that. You go up to 15 litres, in some cases even bigger. And make sure you buy a stock pot that doesn't have a thick base. The base should be the same thickness as the sides. Secondly, you'll need two ceramic candle filters. And lastly, you will need a stainless steel tap. And the tools you need to build this are a 22mm titanium coated step drill, a round-edged file, and lastly a pair of tin clippers to cut the hole in the lid. Make sure you buy a pair of tin clippers with curved blades which are designed for cutting circles, and also if you're left-handed, make sure you get a left-handed pair. So that's basically it. I'm now going to show you how to put the whole thing together. And we're going to start with the top section, the top stock pot. This is going to take our two filters. Drill two holes for the filters with the step drill. I position each hole 7 centimeters from the outside edge, and try to make the holes as snug a fit for the filter threads as possible, and make sure that you file the holes down inside and out to prevent compromising the seal, and also not to cut your fingers because they can be very sharp edges if they're not filed down properly. Get a nice smooth finish, and then we can put our two filters in and screw them sort of fairly tight, not too tight, don't over tighten. Make sure that the rubber washer is on the inside of the pot, not the outside, and that's the top section done. So for the lower section we have two things to do. We have to cut a hole in the lid for the upper section to sit on, and this allows the water to drip through into the bottom pot. And the second thing that we have to do is to cut a hole for the tap right at the bottom. And I shall show you how to do this. The most tricky thing actually of the whole project, probably, as far as I was concerned anyway, was cutting the hole in the lid. And there's two ways of doing that. One is to drill a little hole sort of close to the edge, and you can get some tin clippers shown below, and you cut round with the clippers. This can be a bit tricky. The other thing you can do is, which if you're feeling a bit more adventurous, is to get a jigsaw and put a metal jigsaw blade in there and cut round, but make sure it's clamped securely down, and cut a hole similar to the size that I've shown in the picture below. And again, make sure that you actually get rid of all of these sharp edges with your file, and just get a nice finish on there so that you don't cut yourself when you put the whole thing together. So with the tap hole, it's the same process. If you put your stock pot on a flat surface and then you get your tap and you stand it up so that the spout of the tap is on the surface as well, and then mark round where the thread touches the bottom of the stock pot with a Sharpie or something like that. And possibly just lift it up a couple of millimeters so that the tip of this tap would be off the tabletop. You want it to get it as low as possible, otherwise the water in the bottom of the stock pot will not be able to come out. Yes, then we cut in the same way. Again, step by step, not overdoing it. Keep checking that the tap fits into the hole, so that it's pretty tight fit. In fact, what I did is I cut it so that I had to thread the tap in. And again, take the file, get rid of the sharp edges, and thread the tap in. Take the nut and screw the nut in on the inside. There should be a washer on the inside and the outside. This probably needs to be tightened a little bit more than the ceramic filters, otherwise your tap will be sort of swiveling about and you want it to be fairly firm. So that's everything assembled. So there it is. With my water filter, I have it positioned next to the sink so that the tap overhangs the sink bowl, and I can get kettles and glasses underneath and fill stuff really easily. You might choose to have it on a tabletop shown in the picture. Whichever way, just do whatever works for you. For me, it's best to have it near the sink because it's just easier to fill up that way. So all the various bits that I used to build the filter are readily available on eBay. Altogether, the cost of everything works out to just under £70. So I'll put up some screenshots of the various products on eBay. I haven't actually put links because basically they're not reliable. They kind of run out and they're out of stock. But it's just to give you an idea of what they look like so they're identifiable. I always get my stuff from the UK. It's quite possible to get it all from UK. It arrives a bit quicker. And yep, so that's it. Thanks very much for watching.